सर्वं ब्रह्ममयम् 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 सर्वं
Good morning, namaskaram to all. Yeah, audio is clear?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् सर्वसंशयच्छेत्तारं सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहं सदा सुस्मेरवदनं बालकृष्णं नमाम्यहं विद्यारण्याद्वैद्याद्व्याधेरिव भवस्य हि विनुत्यै पथ्यान्यास्वाद्यन्तां पञ्चदशप्रकरणानि भक्ष्याणि. So we have been discussing Panchadasi. So we completed chapter 1, Pratyak Tattva Vivekam. Today we will be starting with the second chapter, Pancha Bhootha Viveka Prakaranam. The differentiation of the 5 elements. See, Panchadasi has got 15 chapters. And also it's called 3 Panchagams, same like Bhagavad Gita, 3 Shatkams, total 18 chapters. It is considered as 3 Shatkams. So similarly here, 3 Panchagams. So the first 5 chapters end with Viveka, right? So it is called the Viveka Panchagam. And the second 5 chapters, it ends with Deepa, Chitra Deepam, Tripti Deepa, Kutastha Deepa, Dhyana Deepa, etc. So it is called Deepa Panchagam. So here it is Viveka Panchagam. It started with Tattva Viveka Prakaranam. Here it is Pancha Bhootha Vivekam, then Pancha Kosha, etc. So there will be 5 Viveka Prakaranam, right? So it is called Viveka Panchagam. The second 5 chapters, they are called Deepa Panchagam, and the last 5 chapters, it ends with Ananda, Brahmanande Yogananda Prakaranam, Brahmanande Atmananda Prakaranam, like that. So it is called Ananda Panchagam. Okay, so we are in the first Panchagam, first 5 chapters. The first chapter we finished. We are now going to do the second chapter starting today. Bhootha Vivekam or Pancha Bhootha Vivekam. Analysis of the 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? We know Akasham, Vayu, Agni, Jalam and Prithvi. Space, air, fire, water, earth. So these are the 5 elements, 5 big elements. And Vidyaranya Swami is going to reveal Brahman through the analysis of the 5 elements. This chapter is slightly bigger than the first chapter. The first chapter it has got 65 verses, whereas this one has got 109 verses in this chapter. So in the first verse, Vidyaranya Swami is going to discuss the subject. So we'll go to the first verse. Sadadvaitam shrutam yattat Pancha Bhootha Vivekataha Bodhum Shakyam Tato Bhootha Panchakam Pravivichyate. Sadadvaitam shrutam yattat Pancha Bhootha Vivekataha Bodhum Shakyam Tato Bhootha Panchakam Pravivichyate. The second chapter starts with the first verse, where Vidyaranya Swami is introducing the subject matter here. What is the subject matter? Advaitam Sat means, Sat means Brahman, Advaitam means without a second, non-dual. So Advaitam Sat, non-dual Brahman, pure existence and eternal existence. Therefore, it is infinite. So Vidyaranya Swami is going to analyze the Pancha Bhutas and reveal the Advaitam Sat, non-dual Brahman, which is infinite. Bodhum Shakyam, can be understood, can be realized by Pancha Bhootha Vivekataha, by analyzing the 5 big elements. Tataha, therefore. Therefore means what? What is therefore? By analyzing the 5 elements. Okay, Tataha, therefore, because of that analysis, Pravivichyate, Brahman is revealed through the inquiry or inquired into the 5 elements. And also Vidyaranya Swami says, the teaching is not mine, right? It is not mine. It is not I don't own this teaching. This teaching is there already in the original text or original source. What is the source of all these? Upanishad, Shruti, Veda. Even Krishna also says, no, Krishna also in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, in the Gita Dhyana Slokam, we have seen Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Amritam Mahat. Sarva Upanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha. Krishna Gopalanandanaha, he milked this knowledge from the Upanishad cow. Right? So that means even Krishna doesn't say that the knowledge that I am going to give you is mine. He says it is there available in the Upanishad. Similarly, Vidyaranya Swami says this is there in the Shruti. Sad Advaitam Shrutam Yattad. Right? It is there in the Shruti, in the Upanishad. So the source of this knowledge, Sat Advaitam, is in the Shruti. Which Shruti? There are mainly 10 Upanishads, Dashopanishad, famous Dashopanishad. There are 108 Upanishads which are available. In that, Dashopanishad is very famous. What are the Upanishad? There is a shloka. Isha kena katah prasna munda mandukya titiri aitareyam cha chandukyam brihadaranyakam dasham. Right? These are Dasha Upanishad. Ishavasya Upanishad, Kena Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Prashna Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Mandukya Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad, Aitareya Upanishad, Chandokya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So these are the Dasha Upanishad, the main Upanishad. In that, the Samaveda Upanishad, Chandokya Upanishad. In Chandokya Upanishad, there is a verse in the 6th chapter, Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Dvitiyam. So this verse from the Chandokya Upanishad, see, Chandokya Upanishad has got the first then on the 6th chapter, 6th and 7th are Sadvidya, and 7th chapter talks about Bhuma Vidya. Bhuma Vidya. Bhuma vai sukham na alpe sukham asti. In the Bhuma Vidya, it is called, Bhuma means complete, full, right? Purnam. So in the 6th chapter, it is Sadvidya, it is called Sadvidya, where the Uddalaka Muni is teaching his son Shvetaketu the Sadvidya, where Tattvamasi is repeated 9 times. So another Shruti Vakyam is this: Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Advitiyam. So Vidyaranya Swami is going to analyze elaborately or explain this verse, Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Advitiyam, in this chapter. So that is what Vidyaranya Swami said, Sadadvaitam Shrutam, Sadadvaitam, Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asit Ekameva Advitiyam. This verse he is going to analyze. By analyzing the 5 Bhutas, as we explained, space, air, fire, water, earth. With this introduction, we will enter into the second verse. What is second verse? Shabda Sparshau Rupa Rasau Gandho Bhuta Guna Ime Ekadvi Trichatuh Pancha Guna Vyomadishu Kramat. So Vidyaranya Swami starts this analysis of the Vakyam Sadeva Saumya Idam Agre Asid. Agre Asid becomes Agra Asid. This universe before its origination, before its manifestation, was in the form of pure existence. Even before the origination of this universe, Brahman was there, or Sat, in the form of Sat, pure existence. What do you mean by pure? Pure means without any division, without Nama Rupa, without the names and forms. Brahman was existing as pure existence. But when the universe is created and it appeared as the various names and forms, like how can we say that it is divided now? It appears divided, right? Rama is, okay, Krishna is, this mobile phone is, mountain is, a dog is, right? So this way the Brahman or Bhagavan appeared as many. Before the appearance as many, Bhagavan always existed as pure existence. Even now the isness, right? Rama is, mobile phone is, right? Krishna is, you are, you. So everything exists. So that existence belongs to the Brahman. So even before it manifested as many, Brahman existed as pure existence. Same is there in Taittiriya Upanishad also. Asadva idam agra asid tato vai sadajayata. Right? Same thing only. So here, before the universe appeared as many, Brahman existed as pure existence. Now, idam agra asid. Idam agre asid. Idam here means universe. Idam means universe that is appearing in front of us. This universe was in the form of Sat alone, nothing else. Only means nothing else. There was nothing else other than pure existence. Sat eva. Okay. Sadeva Saumya. Say Saumya means hey pleasant boy, hey pleasant one. Sadeva Saumya idam agra asid. So hey pleasant boy, before it appeared as many, idam agre mean before the universe appeared, existence alone was there. This is what Vidyaranyana Swami is going to explain. This idam, this universe. What is this universe consists of? What are the components of this universe? What are the components of this universe? Vidyaranyana Swami is going to explain. How he started? Shabda, Sparshau, Rupa, Rasau, Gandho, Bhuta, Guna, Ime, Eka, Dvi, Tri, Chatuh, Pancha, Guna, Vyoma, Dishukramat. The gunas of the five elements. First he is going to expound the gunas. What are the gunas? Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jalam, Prithvi. These five elements have got five unique gunas, Vishesha gunas, and Samanya gunas also. Okay. So what is the unique gunam of each? See, one thing we have to understand, it is always from Sukshmam to Sthulam, from subtle to gross. So the subtlemost is Akasha, the Sukshma element is Akasha, and the Sthulam, the gross is Earth. always we know from atom, molecule and padartha, right? So similarly, always it is from the sukshmam to sthulam. So akasham is the subtlemost, and when you say an element is subtle, it will have minimum gunas. As the gunas increase, it becomes more and more gross. So the akasha's guna is shabdam. So the guna of akasha is shabdam, and vayu has the gunam shabda plus sparsham. Okay, sound plus touch. So akasha has got vishesha gunam 1, its unique property of shabdam. Vayu has got its unique property sparsham and borrowed property from akasha, shabdam. So vayu has got two properties, shabdam as well as sparsham, sound and touch. We will discuss, we will go in detail in the coming verses. Similarly, Agni has got shabdam, sparsham plus rupa. Rupa means, in Shastram, rupa means color. Okay. Also it is, you can say rupam is shape, but color is, as per Shastra, rupam means it is color, but shape also is accepted. So the fire has got three, the shabda, sparsham and rupam, or form or color. So three gunas are there for the Agni, which is grosser than the other two. Okay, so the subtle is akasha, and then vayu, little more gross, and little more gross is Agni. Then next is jalam, apaha, water, which has got four gunas, shabdam, sparsham, rupam and rasam. Okay, that is sound, touch, color and taste. So water has got four properties, and the fifth one, Prithvi. Prithvi has got five gunas, shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandham. Okay, so that is what Vidyaranya Swami says, eka, dvi, tri, chatu, pancha, guna vyomadishu kramat. Kramat means respectively, starting from vyoma. Vyoma means starting from akasha, vayu, agni, jalam, prithvi, starting from akasha to prithvi, kramat, it will have eka, dvi, tri, chatu, pancha. Vyoma will have one gunam, space has got one property, then vayu has got two properties, fire has got three properties, jalam has got four properties, and prithvi has got five properties. Shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasau, gandho, bhuta guna ime. These are the five gunas in the five elements. This is how Vidyaranya Swami started. So Pancha Indriya Gochara Bhutam, that is the grossest. Pancha Indriya, five sense organs can sense the earth, which is the grossest, and Eka Indriya Gochara Bhutam, that is the subtlemost. Only Akasha can be heard. Naturally, we cannot see Akasha, we cannot smell Akasha, right? But Akasha can be heard. So only one property is there in Akasha and 5 properties in Earth, Prithvi. Now Vidyaranya Swami is going to explain in detail. Third, Pratidhvanir Viyachabda Vayau Bisiti Shabdanam Anushna Sita Samsparsho Vanhau Bhugu Bhugu Dhvani. Akasha has got Shabda Gunam. As we discussed, the sound property of Akasha. This can be experienced in the form of echo. Pratidhvani. So, Pratidhvanir Viyat Shabdaha. Viyat means Akasha. Akasha, the property of Akasha is Shabdam. Pratidhvani, which can be heard in the form of Pratidhvani. See, even the scientist NASA has got found that there is sound in space as Om. Okay, still research is going on, and they say that the space where we say vacuum, there is sound. For us to experience it, what we have to do is we press our ears tight. You press both your ears full tight like this, and you listen, you will hear a sound. It is not coming from air. There is a sound which is there. That sound is from the space. Okay, so in our body, when we say we are able to hear, it is the presence of Akasha in us. Because Akasha's property is Shabdam. Okay, the Indriya, Akasha, is there in our body as the Indriya which is able to hear the sound. Okay, which we will come in detail, but I am giving you earlier only. So Akasha has got the Shabda Gunam, Pratidhvani, the echo that we hear. You speak something and you hear an echo, that is because of the presence of Akasha. Okay, understand that it is the presence of Akasha that we are able to hear. Then Vayau Bisi Te Shabdanam. So when there is a wind blowing, the sound, Vidyaranya Swami is imitating the sound BC, like that you hear. You can imagine when there is a storm or when there is a heavy wind, we can hear the sound of air, right? That sound is BC. He is explaining BC. Okay, it is not BC, it's a BC. It's a sound. It's a Anukaranam. Okay, he is Vidyaranya Swami saying it is the sound that we get when there is a air blowing, wind is blowing. BC the Shabdanam. Then that is the property of Vayu, which is borrowed from Akasha. It is the borrowed. It has got two properties. Vayu has got two properties, Shabdam as well as its unique property, Vishesham. Vishesha Gunaha. What is the Vishesha Gunam? Sparshanam, touch. It has got the property of touch also. Okay, you can feel the air. What is the feel? Anushna Sita. Anushna Asita. When you feel the touch of air, which is neither hot nor cold. Understand that the touch, the sparsha experience that we are getting is of the when the air is blowing, we can feel the air which is neither hot nor cold. Okay, suppose you are getting a hot air during the summer season, that heat belongs to the sun, and if we go to Kedarnath or Badrinath, somewhere where it is very cold air, the coldness belongs to the ice, whereas the touch feeling belongs to the air. Okay, so the property of, unique property of air is touch. So indirectly what Shastra says is that it is the presence of Vayu element in us as the Indriya of touch. Okay, the touch is coming from Vayu. Then Vidyaranya Swami continues, Pratidhvanir Vriyachabdaha Vayau BC Deshabdanam Anushna Sita Samsparsho. Already this explained. Vanhau Bhugu Bhugu Dhvani. When there is a fire, right? The fire, there is a forest fire or any sort of fire. So Vidyaranya Swami is imitating the sound bhug 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 bhug, like that, the sound when there is a fire. So the sound that the fire has got is the shabdam bhugu bhugu. So whenever we can imagine in whichever way we can. Suppose you have got a pumping stove, it has got its own noise, its own sound, right? So the sound that comes from the fire when it is burning is coming, it is the sound property of Agni. Then we'll go to the fourth sloka. Ushna sparsha prabha rupam jale bulu bulu dhvanihi shida sparsha shukla rupam raso madhurya miritam. So in the third sloka, Vidyaranya Swami explained about the sound that is coming when there is a fire, the property of sound which is there in fire. Additionally, it has got two more. The fire has got three properties: Shabdam, Sparsha, Rupa also. So how the Sparsham is there? Ushna Sparsha Prabha Rupam. The heat. When there is heat, when we suppose we experience a heat, okay, if you have got any doubt, touch fire, you know that there is heat in the fire. So that Ushna is the property of Agni. Then Sparsha, touch also, okay, that Ushna Sparsha. Then Rupam, Rupam as I said, color. Prabha Rupam, the shining, the brightness that is available in the fire. So fire has got Rupam, right? Rupam, as we explained earlier in Shastra, Rupam means it is the color. The Prabha Rupam, it is the shining, right? The Tejas. Even fire has got the word name. Another name for fire is Tejas. So Ushna Sparsha Prabha Rupam. So explained about the three properties of Agni. Ushna Sparsham, sound, right? Already we explained sound bhugu bhugu. Then Prabha Rupam. So three properties. Two are borrowed properties, borrowed from Vayu is the Sparsham, and the borrowed property of Shabdam is from Akasha. Okay, and its unique property, its Vishesha Gunam is Rupam, the brightness, okay, the shining, the Tejas, that is Prabha Rupam. Now we will move to the fourth, Jale. Fourth sloka, fourth element is Jalam. Jale Bulu Bulu Dhvanihi. Right? Bulu Bulu. Bulu Bulu is Anukaranam. It is imitating the sound of water. When you pour water from one glass to another, or when there is a flow of small river or etc., you can hear the sound of water. That is the Bulu Bulu Dhvanihi. The sound that is coming from water, Bulu Bulu or Gulu Gulu, whatever sound you can imagine. Okay, that sound is the property of the Jalam. Then Shita Sparshaha, cold. Right? When you touch water, you feel the cold. The coldness is coming from the water. Then Shukla Rupam. Here Shuklam means dull white. Dull white. Okay. It is not the bright white, it is a dull white. Whatever color you can see in water, that color. Dull whiteness. It is not the Prabharupam. Okay. It is different. Prabharupam is different. It is the shining, right? Here it is dull white. That is the color of this water, which is neither dark nor pure white. It is a dull white. Whatever color you can, when you see a water, whatever color you see, that color. Pure water, not colored water. Okay, pure water. So this is the Shukla Rupam, and then it has got its unique property. What is the unique property? Vishesha Gunam of water. Raso Madhuryamiritam. Rasam, taste. Okay, the taste that coming from the water is Madhuryam. Madhuryam here does not mean the sweetness of sugar. Okay, it is not the sweetness of sugar. It is a taste of water which is sweet. The taste of water which is sweet. See, the Naiyayikas or the Tarka people, they say that even the water, if you want to know the real sweetness of pure water, you eat gooseberry, amla, nellika. You eat that much. After that, you drink pure water. You can see the sweetness of water. So they argue. Forget all that argument. So whatever the taste that we get is from the water. See, any taste you want to experience, any taste, whether it is sweetness or whether it is sourness or anything, there should be water content in your. Suppose your mouth should have water content. If your mouth is dry, you cannot experience any taste, either the pungent taste or any sort of taste you cannot experience unless there is water content. There should be, the mouth should have saliva or water. Otherwise, we will not experience any taste. So from that also we can know that the taste, any taste, there must be presence of water. So the rasam is coming from water. Sida sparsha shukla rupam raso madhuryamiritam. So far Vidyaranya Swami explained about the four elements with one property for Akasha, Shabdam. Vayu has two properties, Shabdam as well as Sparsham, right? Sound plus touch. Then third, Agni has got three properties, Shabdam, Sparsham, okay, and also Rupa. Agni also Rupa, color. Then fourth one, Jalam, water has got four properties, Shabdam, Sparsham, Rupam, and also Rasam, taste. So the unique property of water is taste, and the borrowed three properties which is borrowed from the other three elements, then together water has got four properties. Now let us see the fifth one. We'll go to the fifth verse. Bhumau katakata shabdah kadhinyam sparsha ishyate neeladigam chitra rupam madhuram ladiko rasaha. So four elements explanation is over. Now the fifth one, Bhumi, earth, which has the four gunas of the other four elements. First he says Bhumau katakata. katakata sound. When two objects, okay, when then two objects are meeting, you will find the katakata sound. And also when during earthquake or whenever something is falling, any heavy object is falling, right, any solid piece, when two solid are put together, like the sound, etc., this is all coming from bhumau, earth. Okay, so bhumau katakata. Katakata is just an imitating sound. Any sound that you hear when there is a movement of earth or any gross, two pieces are like, anything, this sound. So also is coming from the earth, the sound. So katakata shabdaha. Then kadhinyam sparshaishyate. Kadhinyam, hardness, right, the hard, like this. So it comes from earth. So that is sparsham. The sparsham is kadhinyam. Then neeladikam chitra rupam. The various colors we observe on earth, all the colors, different various colors, or if you take shape also it is fine. So the colors or the shape, the various colors, neeladikam means blue, yellow, right, many colors are there. All these colors that we see belongs to the earth. Okay, so all the colors, suppose you see say blue colored water, the blue color belongs to the earth, right, whereas the water has got what color? Dull white color. Okay, but when there is a mixture of any solid piece, it gives color, different colors, neela, etc. Then chitra rupam. So four properties explained so far. Bhumau katakata shabdam, okay, the sound, that katakata sound, and kadhinyam, the hardness, is the property of bhumi. Then sparsha, we said, neeladikam, mean neela adi. Adi means etc. All the various colors is chitra rupam. Neeladikam chitra, manifold colors, different colors. Okay, whereas Agni and Jalam has got only one color. Remember, Agni has got only one color, which is the bright color, the Tejas, right, the shining one, bright color, whereas Jalam has got the dull white, whereas Bhumi has got various colors, Neeladikam colors. Now, taste. What about the taste? Madhuramladiko rasaha. The various tastes that we get, madhuram, amlam, the sweetness, sourness, pungent, bitter, then what else? Astringent, right? Shadrasam. All these tastes, they belong to earth. Okay? They all belong to the earth. Whereas water has got only one taste. Whereas when we get various different taste, when we eat various kinds of dish, etc., it belongs to the earth. It belongs to earth. That, remember, Prithvi. It is coming from the Prithvi. So what are the four properties of earth? Katakata, sound, kadhinyam, sparsham, so shabda, sparsha, rupam, various colors, then rupa, rasam, various taste, shadrasam, etc., is coming from earth. And what is the unique property of it? Has got Vishesha Guna also. What is the Vishesha Gunam? Surabhitara gandho dvau guna samyak vivechitaha. Surabhi itara gandha. Surabhi means fragrance. Okay, and itara means opposite to Surabhi. You can imagine. So the Surabhi as well as itara gandha, fragrance as well as the foul smell, these two are the dvau gunaha samyak vivechitaha. These are the two Vishesha Gunam, or the unique property of earth. So earth has got five properties: Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, and these four are Samanya Gunas, which is borrowed from the other four elements, and its unique Gunam is smell, or fragrance, or the itara, opposite, foul. So the smell comes from Vishesha Gunam, from the earth. So then, so in brief, Akasha has got one guna, Shabdam, its unique property. Vayu has got two property, Shabda, which is Samanya, which is got from Akasha, but its unique property is Sparsham. Agni has got three properties, two borrowed property, Shabdam and Sparsham borrowed, and its Vishesha Gunam is Rupam, color. And Jalam has got four properties, three gunas are borrowed one, and one Vishesha Gunam. Vishesha Gunam of Jalam is taste, and the fifth one Prithvi. Prithvi has got five properties, four are borrowed, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasam, and the Gandham, the smell, the fragrance or the foul. This is coming from, or this is the property of Prithvi. So these are the five properties of earth, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. Then, what is the second verse, second line of this verse? Surabhitara gandho dvau guna samyak vivechitaha shrotram tvak chakshushi jihva granam chendriya panchakam. Indriya panchakam, five sense organs are there. What are the five sense organs? We know Shrotram, ear, or the ability to hear, the power to hear. Okay, don't confuse the power to hear with this ear. This is what you see here. Okay, not this. There is a power to hear which is subtle, which you cannot see. You cannot see means this you can see. This here, this is Golakam. This is called Golakam. That will come in the next verse. So the power to hear, the power to, second one, Sparsham, power to touch, right? Sparsham, Rupam, power to see. Rasam, the power to taste. Then the power to smell. So these five sense organs which are subtle, which you cannot see, belongs to the Sukshma Indriya or Sukshma Sharira. Those who have attended the previous first chapter we remember, otherwise also in Bhagavad Gita also all these are explained in detail. So the Sukshma Shariram, okay, has got these five sense organs. These sense organs are subtle. Okay. What are that? Srotram, ear, skin, chakshuhu, eyes, jihva, tongue, okay, tongue, then the nose. Okay, so these are the five indriyas. These indriyas, first we have to remember that the power to hear, the power to touch, etc. And these five sense organs, okay, these Panchendriyas are there in the Golakam, in the Sthula Shariram. So this Sthula Shariram, this gross body has got the five gross elements which are called gross sense organs which are called Golakams. The ear, the two ears here, the skin, okay, the skin is there all over body except the hair. Okay, so you touch here you will know, but hair you will not know. That is why nobody screams in the barber shop, right? Because there is no skin over there. Then sparsha, then chakshu, ears. You are the golakam, the two eyes which you see, they are called golakams. Ability, the power to see is the indriyam. These are the golakams. Then jihva, the tongue which is able to taste, right? But the power to taste lies inside. Then Granam, the nose, the power to smell lies inside. See, that is why you see there are people who have golakams but can't hear. Right? In old age also it happens. Eyes are there but cannot see. So the Indriyam is different, the Golakam is different. Okay, you should understand very clearly. Indriyams are different, Golakams are different. Okay, so these all belong to the Sukshma Shariram, and these 5 elements are there in our body as the power to smell, taste, etc. So the elements, 5 big elements, Akasham, Vayu, Agni, Jalam, Prithvi are there in our body as the Indriyas. Got it? They all belong to the Sukshma Shariram, subtle body. Now we will go to the 7th verse. Karnadi. Why I am repeating again and again? So that we will remember, that is why I am repeating it. 7th slogam. Karnadi golakastham tat shabdadi grahakam kramad saukshmyat karyanumeyam tat prayodhaved bahirmukham. So as I explained, Karnadi Golakastham. Karnadi means the ear, the skin, tvak, right? Ear, skin, then Sparsham Rupam, ear, eyes, then Rupam Rasam, the tongue and the nose. These are the Golakams. Karnadi Golakastham tat Shabdadi Grahagam Kramad. Respectively, the 5 sense organs, Golakams, they experience the 5 senses. Okay, the Shabdadi, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham. These Golakams, they experience the various objects of this world. Okay, second line we will continue from next class. Okay, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu.